Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Valagar Aloevain back for some more Dungeons & Dragons Online. So this is actually our final quest out here in the cogs. To get here, you want to start from the main entrance. You're going to want to head through this passage here. Just make your way up, around, and finally to the quest here. Again, we spent a little time just messing around, which is why we're not doing videos on how to get to these quests. And the path that we take might not be one you have access to, as we were using horses and the like. Anyway, let's just jump right into these quests. Now, like the others, again, the amount of XP that you get out of these quests aren't that amazing. This one here just being just over 10,000. But again, these quests are done fairly quickly, which is where overall they're actually not that bad. So for this one here, as soon as we get in, we want to go ahead and examine the bloodstained note. And then it asks us to kind of investigate the room and to reactivate the security system. So for this, we do want to head directly through. And we will see some of these security constructs in here. Alright. So just make your way through. You're going to want to make your way right to the back of the room here. As you see, there are a few of these security constructs, so just be careful. Take your time as you're going through. Let's actually give you this and top up. Alright, so through the door.
Please be aware that this area is
Again, as you see, just make your way through. Nothing special in here. And now we're on to this room. So as you can tell, there's going to be a lot of constructs in here. It's fairly simple, fairly straightforward, kind of. It's one of those one direction quests. So once they're down, do you want to make your way kind of off to the north? And you're going to want to head over this kind of what was at one point a giant glass window. And it will lead you in here. Now, as soon as we get in here, there is a puzzle. But as you can see, we also have some constructs coming in. So, we do have a whole bunch of these security constructs, which, again, I definitely recommend taking them out as fast as possible. They are honestly your biggest threat. There we go. So the other thing we have here, so we have a lever right here. Now you do need to hit this lever. Inside we have the exploding spiders. So if you're familiar with these with some of the other quests, definitely you don't want to get too close. Or you do and you just want to get close enough so that they'll explode on their own. I'm just going to kill them here. Either way, if they explode on their own, you don't get count for their death. But if you manually explode them, you will get count there. So once you're done, you can head in here. There are two levers. One you can pull right here. And a second one you can pull right here. Now this one here will lead into into that little cell. And it has a big kind of ant dude. Take him out. He is a little bit tanky and can deal out a little bit of damage, but overall not too brutal. And once he dies, get a little bit of XP and some loot. As well, we can grab more breakables. Now from here, again, you do want to pull our lever. And at this point, there are two directions that it will send are that we can send the power. We can either send it up the stairs, which is where we need to go in order to continue the quest, or you can send it into this room, which will have a little chest, as well as a few more things to kill. So I am a fan of loot, so we are going to head it into here. And I will do that first. Alright, so there we are for loot. Again, you may want to take out those security orbs first. And then just work on the dogs. Now, once we complete the other part of the puzzle, sending them upstairs, it will bring in a whole bunch of those forge wraiths. So you do want to have fire resistance on. So I'm just going to toss the fire resistance here. Bring our hireling into this room. Give a top up heal. Let's give myself some fire resistance. Alright, so here we go. We want to solve it to this side here. And there we go. So the door's going to open up. And incoming. Oh, maybe we got to go inside a little bit. Alright, so I guess we're on the other side of this door then. Alright, so this here will also be your end fight room. As you can see, we got a giant forge wraith. And yeah, so there's also a couple levers on the side. You do want to try and get in, pull these levers as fast as possible. That will add some additional defenses. And again, as you can see, just a large amount of forge wraiths. So here I go. I'm going to try and get these other ones activated. So doing so, as you see, is bringing in some turrets. So again, some additional support. And at this point, you just want to essentially survive the onslaught. Now, once you get most of the way through, yeah, they will spawn a few waves. But unlike other quests, they don't actually lock you out, which is really, really nice. This does allow you to, if needed, to exit, heal, and just move in. And so I'm gonna hide the hireling back here again. And once you're done, you're gonna get to this guy right here. And he's just your end boss, so if you were able to keep them off the turrets, you will also have the turret's assistance in killing him. But again, just one guy, nothing special. Beating him will end the quest. So again, a nice 14,000. It took us 8 minutes. Is overly not bad. And then we have our end chest. Now you can again get some name loot out of this chest, including some actually fairly nice ones. You got like wild card here. Reroll loot and see what we get, if anything. So unfortunately I wasn't able to get anything here. But again, there is some really nice loot that can drop out of these quests. So if you are farming for them, It's definitely worth that. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been a blast, and I will see you guys later. Have a good one, all.